Right, in this review we are doing a baby monitor. This is from a company called APEMAN and it's a 1080p Full HD indoor baby monitor. And it costs around about £22 to £23. And as usual, I will stick a link in the video description in case you want to go and check it out. And in this video, what we're going to do is have a quick look around the box, do the unboxing, and set it up and see what we think of it. So with that, right, let's have a quick look around the box. So it shows you the model numbers, the ID75 IP camera, 1920 by 1080, two-way audio, 2.4G Wi-Fi, will only work on 2.4G Wi-Fi, will not work on 5G, night vision, shows you a picture, APEMAN manufacturer, and says 1080. And basically gives you the same sort of information on the side, but a bit more detail. 1920 by 1080, two-way audio, wide angle, app control, so you will have to download an app, motion detection, 360 panorama view. Now I know it says it will only do 355, or it will only turn 355, so I'm assuming because it has a wide angle lens, it can see 360 but only turn 355, which makes sense really. Let's look on the back. Basically giving you the same information but a bit more detail. So it says night vision, bright black and white image in the dark, two-way audio, voice communications with family. So you could talk to someone, say you've got an old parent who's living alone and they're quite vulnerable and you want to just keep an eye on them and make sure they're safe and be able to talk to them as well at the same time. You could do that with that. That's a good idea. I'm glad I thought of that. Motion detection, instant alarms sent via app. See that? Them two make sense. Yeah. If she falls over or something, or he falls over, you know, you could see him, and it might alert you that something's happened, or a burglar's entered the room or something, or a stranger. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Shows you their address and gives you a limited 1 year warranty, which I think is standard nowadays. So with that, shall we do the unboxing? And see what you get for your money. We have a hello. I'm not going to go into any detail. Share your shopping experience on Amazon. So basically they're asking you to do a review. That's what that says. And gives you some star ratings. That's quite nice. I'm not going to go through all that though. Get them bits out of the way. This is the baby we'll want to see. Oh, some bits in here, isn't there? So I'll move it out of the way. Let's have a quick look at the camera. We'll have a look at the other bits in a minute. So this is the camera. Let me take this off. Right, let's have a quick look around it. So yeah, it's nice looking. Black with white print on it. APEMAN. Speaker. Reset button. Power connection. And that's it on the sides. What's this on the bottom? So I've covered over some information that you shouldn't see, and that'll probably be to make sure you can connect to this. So it looks like it has some sort of tripod mount connection there. I will check that out later and see if you can mount it. That'd be handy. If you need to put it on tripod, that is. Oh, that might be a speaker. It might be just air vents, I don't know. So one of them's a speaker anyway. Right, let's see what else you get in the box. Some instructions. Well, that feels fit, so it's got to be multilingual. Yes. Loads of different languages. Okay, move that out of the way. So what you got here? Some sort of mounting bracket. Looking at this. So it screws onto that. Oh, I see. Okay, so to look tabletop bracket if you need to angle it, right? So if you need to change the angle of the dangle, that's what you'll use. Some screws and wall plugs for fixing it to a wall. So you've got two screws going there. I see. So you can fix it to a wall. That's really good. And they've even thought about, you know, giving you the screws for it as well. So that's really useful. What's in here? Oh, the plug. Right. The plug. I like these little plugs. They're quite good. They just go like that. And they pop out. So it's a little USB plug, just a standard USB plug. Yeah, 0.15 amp, very nice. And USB lead. Let's see how long it is, because one thing I don't like is if the leads are too short. Oh, that's a good length. I'm going to have a measure up and tell you how long that is. Right, so I've had a measure up, and that's about 1.5 meters approximately. So that's a very good length. I do like a nice long lead, and that is very good. I'm quite pleased about that. So that is everything you get in the box for your money. So what we're going to do now, we're going to set her up and give her a test. Right, before we give it a test, I thought I'd quickly show you how to set it up. And it's quite easy really. I did try it out, make sure I knew what I was doing, and then uninstalled it. So I'm going to show you right now. But before I do that, quickly show you something else. I was looking around and thought, well, where'd you put the memory card? Got the instructions back out of the book, and it goes under there. Yeah, hidden away. So I thought, oh, that's quite clever actually. It's out of the way, you'd never know it was there. So that's where you put the memory card. And to download the software, because you'll need to download the software first, you need to scan the Q code, this baby here. So you scan the Q code with your phone, it will send you to the App Store, to the actual software that you need. And there are 2 bits of software you can use. The one that they recommend, or another one. We are going to use the one they recommend, just to make sure you follow the instruction. I've got Smart Life already installed. That does work with that. I've tested it and it does work fine, no issues whatsoever. So you could use that if you want. Or you can use the one it's recommending you should use, which is Toya Smart or something like that. This one here. And we are going to be using this for the trial or for the test. So that is the baby we're going to use. I've already registered, so you'd have to register, set it up. It's quite easy to do. So you just open up the app, and you've got a choice: add device, because there's nothing on it yet, or if you've got other stuff already on there, you hit the plus button. And what we're going to do now is start this up. So basically, plug in the power, give it a few seconds. What we need is the little orange light here to be flashing. If it doesn't flash, you need to do a reset, and that's just by holding in the reset for so many seconds, and it will reset it to factory defaults. So that's basically it starting up. Right, flashing like that. If you get a solid one, it's not going to work, because it means it's already connected, so you need to hit the reset button. So that's flashing nicely, so that's ready to go. So we're going to add the device, and you want security and sensors, and you want smart camera. So hit the smart camera. You need to tick this, make sure your indicator is flashing quickly, which it is. So yes, click on next. Put in your Wi-Fi details. I've blurred mine out so you can't see them. Click next. And then it says hold your phone approximately 15 to 20 centimeters away. It will come up with a code like that, and then just point it at the camera. And that is it. I think it made a sound. I heard a prompt. Give it a few seconds. Smart camera device added successfully. There you go, that is it, job done. You can change its name if you want to. We're just going to call it smart camera. Operation successful. Done. Give it a few seconds. And there you go. So at the moment it's pointing at one of my lights. I have a light on, just to make sure you can see this properly. And you've got directions. So you can turn it. And turn it the other way. That's me. There you go. So it does do 360 like I thought it would do. And it's just that it doesn't turn 360, it turns 355. And then you've got up and down. And that works really well. And the other thing you have is a mic. It might get a bit of interference because it's right next to each other. Testing? Hello? Hello? Right, so it's picking up a bit of interference. You hear that? Then you've got record, screenshot. I need to turn this down because it's too close. Oh dear. HD, so it's set on HD, so we need to change it to SD. So I'm using an SD card. I can hear myself twice. Let's mute it. That's muted. Thank God for that. So you can mute it, you can talk. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it works really well. So what we're going to do a proper test now. Right, let's get the negatives out of the way first. The only thing I don't like about this camera is it stops following you. As you can see in my video, it will follow you for a little while and then it will just lose you for whatever reason. And I think it's probably just a software update. That was the only negative. There is a slightly other one. There was no adjustments on the microphone settings. It would be nice to have some microphone settings in there. And that is it. That is all the negatives. The positives are, I like styling. It does work. It was very easy to install as well. As you can see in my videos, that's why I thought I'll stick that bit in there so you can see how to install it. Very easy to install. It looks nice. Yeah, I like it. It gets my thumbs up for everything else except for the fact that it is not tracking you, or it tracks you for a little bit. And it would be nice to have the microphone settings put in there as well so you can adjust that, turn it up, turn it down. That is my only negatives on that. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.